Jyotiraditya Scindia quit the Congress party, one of the most high-profile exits ever to hit the Congress party. His father was a loyal congressman, one of the senior-most Congress leaders. Jyotiraditya Scindia once seemed to be very close to Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra. Now, that's what the Vadra-Gandhi family impact has been on leaders who believed in the Congress party. Now, here's another leader who recently quit. Also you would have seen them a few years back, until a few years back, sitting alongside Rahul Gandhi, sitting alongside Priyanka Vadra. That's Jitin Prasada, one of the closest to Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra, has also quit. Jyotiraditya Scindia has also quit. There you go, that's Amrinder Singh there. Okay, here's Amrinder Singh, who, not a young Turk exactly, but one of the senior-most leaders in the Congress party, one of the largest satraps, one of the biggest names. And before he quit the Congress party, he lashed out at both Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Vadra. And when you look at the kind of responses that you've had when each of these leaders have quit, and when you look at the big three, when I say big three, I mean RPN Singh, Jyotiraditya Scindia and Jitin Prasada. The fourth one who completed the puzzle was Sachin Pilot. And there have been talks, and talks had begun. We don't know what stage the talks were at. At one stage, almost broke the Rajasthan government, but something happened in the last minute. But Abhishek, is there a possibility? And I think, you know, if you look at the old crop of young Turks, when I say old crop, because I'm talking about 5 or 6 years back, they were literally the faces of the next generation in the Congress, not to be. What about Sachin Pilot?
Well, Niranjan, so again, that's a classic case of how not to really handle equations within the party, particularly when it comes to the young Turks. We have seen the frustration building up in Sachin Pilot, and he has, in fact, despite being Deputy Chief Minister there, rebelled, so to say, at least twice in the term of the present Rajasthan government led by Ashok Gehlot, who's a veteran, or an old shark, one would say. But I think this is symptomatic. RPN Singh moving now, Jitin Prasad a couple of months back, before that Jyotiraditya Scindia, and maybe there would be more. We don't know. We have been hearing, for example, about Milind Deora in Mumbai. So it's about the youngsters who have enjoyed power, and make no mistake, there is an element of hunger for power as well. People say when you come to politics, you come for power. You don't come for renunciation. So if they realize their will for power, that they are not going to get it satisfied in the Congress party for some time to come, it's really indicative of the failure of the Congress to galvanize its leadership, to inspire trust amongst the followers, and this important second rung, which has been with them for quite some time. Remember, Jyotiraditya Scindia, Sachin Pilot, Jitin Prasada, RPN Singh, traditional Congress families. And for them to really come to a conclusion that, okay, fine, for the next decade, perhaps there is no possibility of the Congress coming to power, that in itself sends a message to the masses, to the constituents, to the electorate, to the nation at large, that the Congress is failing, and failing massively. And who in the Congress is failing? Obviously, the top leadership. Obviously, the first family of the Congress party.